Okay, okay. Welcome, welcome. All right, I'm gonna invite Maurice Mauricio, I believe is how I pronounce the name. Mauricio. I'm gonna invite Mauricio on screen, and we're gonna talk about. There we go. What's up, buddy?
What's going on? The one and only Dan Henry.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on, man?
Man. So you got some killer results for a furniture store, huh?
That is correct. That is correct.
That's awesome. I love hearing results for things that aren't chiropractors, or aren't like what everybody tries to go after. All right, so furniture store. So first of all, is this your furniture store or is this a client?
No, this is actually a good buddy of mine. He owns a couple locations. Yep, this is definitely a friend of mine. To come about, I'll let you get with the questions and then I'll answer them if you want me to.
Yeah, sure. So let's just go through real quick. All right, so we'll talk about the client. We'll talk about all that, but let's talk about the results first. So let's go with what you spent and what you made the furniture store. That's the most important. So,
right. So basically, I ran 4 different ads, split test them, and I ran for about 3 days, and one actually worked. So I eliminated the others, and then just like your course says, I waited about 24 hours, and then I went to $10 a day, $20 a day, $30 a day. And this is a period of time of 2 weeks, but the results didn't come until this first week was the split test to kind of find out where, the audience is and so forth.
You got to find your winner. Yeah,
exactly. And then as I went to the $30 a day, that 7-day period of time is when I actually hit that almost 25. It was 24,800 something change. I can give you the exact number. But it was almost $25,000.
25 grand in revenue for your furniture store, right?
Here's the best part, though, Dan. I only spent $103.
Get out of here! Come on.
Yes, the data is there. I would gladly show you.
Hold on. $103. So whatever you charge per month for your services is like it's negligible. So compared, so you spent 100 and how much?
And $3.
$103 in ads. Okay, that's crazy. And you did about 25 grand in revenue.
Yes, sir. Yep.
That's crazy in revenue. That's nuts. Okay, cool. So that's fantastic. I can't wait to dive into this. So let's go ahead, and you have your ad, your landing page, and all that stuff ready?
Oh, 1 second. I just to reach. Hold on.
We're only going to be showing this to people who are the upgraded members of the course, so not everybody's going to be seeing this. Just the small group who upgraded to the Star Student Workshops.
All right. So if I'm going to, okay. So this is my winner. I will show you. Here it is.
Now, what if you want? You either send me the link and I can screen share, or you can screen share. It doesn't matter to me.
Are you seeing it right now?
No, you'll have to. If you want, you can send me the link, and I can show it on my screen, and we can talk about it.
Okay. All right. Let me do that then.
Throw it in the chat if you want.
Give me 1 second. Let me find it first. So you're not going through all of it here. Campaign, AdSense, Ads Manager. There we go.
Yeah, just send it over the chat, and we'll.
So you want me to just copy the link?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. And that's a massive link.
It's all good. We'll figure it out.
It won't let me. It won't. What? do I have to shrink the link maybe because it won't? Which link are you linked?
The link, the link to your ad will work because that'll take us to the whole sequence. Just a permalink to the ad that worked, the one that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. All right, hold on.
Yeah, I'm not concerned with the ones that didn't work.
Right.
There we go.
Is that what you're looking for? Just check it out.
Let me see here. Yes, I believe so. This was your ad?
Yes.
You're shitting me, right?
Nope.
Oh my God. This is the ad that worked? You're kidding me, right?
No, sir. That is exact. Look at the numbers.
Oh my God. All right.
Here's the catch to this.
Hold on a second. Before I show this, you're not fucking with me. This ad right here is the one that generated 25 grand.
That is right.
All right. That's awesome. Let's take a look at it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. You're killing me.
Your basic ad, right? But here we'll dive into a little. We'll dive into a little more though to why this work.
Okay, so yes, please, because this is generally something I would take issue with. But hey, if it works, it works. All right, so first we have the name, Rent Smart Furniture Store, and we got our logo here. So that's cool. So this is your this is your ad copy. The best brands, no credit needed, same day delivery, low payments. So that's definitely direct and to the point. Now this seems interesting. Bedroom sets as low as $99 a month. And as we cycle through here, we see you got some, I dig this. You got some killer images here. That definitely is cool. And you did the carousel, like I mentioned, really works. You got 11 shares. What the hell? 11 shares. You got what? Okay, so this, wow. Okay, so this is okay. So what for targeting? Did you not do targeting? Did you just target by demographic, or what did you do?
Basically, what I did, Dan, is that first of all, I have to backtrack for a second, if you don't mind here. So, sure. First thing I did was, can't really see my screen, but you know the slide you have with the value of scale, right? Right. So I could, you got to think about it. This is furniture. This is not something that it's like a medical issue to where people have no choice but to buy it or buy it to purchase. So I had to figure out a way to what is the most effective bait that we can give this audience. Okay. So what I did is I met with my client, which is a good friend of mine. I picked his brain, what kind of customers you got coming in and so forth. I did my whole homework. After I did that, I went above and beyond and actually researched all his competitors to see exactly how they're actually putting ads out there. So that being said, once I reached into there and I dove deep into it, even looking at the pages of their competitors, and I said, wow, so these people are actually who their competitors are targeting. So as you sit in your training yourself how to target your dream customer, you go into, the whole competitive and then interest and then demographics. So I follow that baseline. Competitive. I went straight to competitive. Their interest, where. Are
you showing your ads manager right now as you're talking about this?
Pardon me?
What you said, I agree with everything you're saying. You said that I couldn't see your screen. Are you showing your ads manager right now as you're talking about this, or?
Oh, I could do that if you want. How the targeting? How I set it up?
If you want, if you're willing to, let me because I like. First of all, I want to say that what you're saying
is that I don't know if I can do that, Dan, because I didn't actually, I didn't agree to show that to because the competitives. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them to see that. But all I could tell you is that to answer your question, long story short here, is that I did my homework on their competitives. And then I actually did my homework inside the store, who they target, what they've been doing. And then with that being said, I created a cheat sheet and I targeted a specific age group. I went down to all the way to how much they made finances. And then I broke down to cities because this is a local business. So to
Right.
me,
So with your targeting, because the point of these Star Student workshops is to give people as much information as possible to take action on their own. So let me just understand when you targeted people with and I like the copy in of itself because it really is the best bait. This is exactly what people want. They want, they want the best brands. They want to not have to have credit. They want same day delivery and they want low payment. So even though the copy is very lean, it really does hit the point. But as far as targeting goes, what did you, I mean, usually what I do for local businesses, I don't actually target. I split test by demographic and I let the Facebook pixel do the work and find the people. Because many, like for instance, if you target competitors, now I'm going to go ahead and guess here and say that there are some popular furniture, some no credit rent here furniture stores, some top national brands. I can't think of what they are off the top of my head, but I'm assuming you targeted those.
yes,
because a local brand's not going to have enough reach on Facebook to target.
absolutely not. And that being said, I targeted, major brands, which my client actually sells, has a wholesale. These local furniture stores have a wholesale license to sell furniture from the top brands. And this is a rent-to-own store. So you can either purchase it or rent to own.
Right. So can you give me examples of some of the major brands you targeted? Like I'm going to assume.
Yeah, absolutely. I target Ashley's Furniture.
Ashley.
Ashley
what
Home
is the one where they deliver? It starts with an R.
Rent-A-Center.
No, well, that's a good one too, but not Rent-A-Center. There's another one. Starts with an R. Very popular.
You got Mark's Furniture, Rent-A-Center. Oh, Rooms to Go.
Rooms to Go.
Yes, yeah. I did target that as well.
Right. Okay. Well, so you did exactly what I said. You targeted competitors. Those are their competitors.
Yes. I went down to the competitive and then interest and then demographics. Exactly what your course.
So the pyramid that you did the pyramid. That's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, can you change the screen real quick?
Yeah. Where you want to go?
Right here. See me. Just put me on the screen. Look at this.
Oh yeah. No, you're on the screen. Yeah. You printed that out.
Yeah. As homework, baby.
That's awesome. That's awesome, man. Okay, cool. So let's keep talking about this. So you targeted the way I would do it, depending on where you're at, is I would either go Rooms to Go, then I would go so I go like Rooms to Go, and then I go a different one, and then I would separate. Or if you're not in a populated area, I would combine all those, and then I would separate by male 25 to 35, female 25 to 35, male 35 or 36 to 45, female 36 to 45. That's how I normally do it. Did you separate by your demographics with that?
Dan, I did that at first. Okay. I did that, right? I'm trying. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull up the ad right now, and I'll show you. Give me 1 second, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna share. Let me share my screen real quick because I wanna go through I want to look at your landing page as well. Again, the only people seeing this are people that are upgraded, not the whole course.
Yes, absolutely.
So, all right,
so you help me out. Anything to help anyone out there.
So if I click this, that's gonna take me to the landing page. So you took them from the ad directly to their contact page, correct?
Right. I created that whole website, by the way. I did all that with the purpose. Yeah, I built that whole thing for them. Yeah.
Now, did you think about making this? Because normally, I like to take people to a landing page because I always view it this way. A website gives you multiple options: home, products, promotions, about us, contact us. Whereas a landing page gives you two options: leave or do this action. That's how I always view it. However, I think that why this is working so well, and I'd love to see you split test this and try some different things, but you're offering something that is just not too good to be true, but it's something that is, you're offering this amazing furniture with no credit, and all this stuff, and that's a hard thing to pass up. So I'm guessing that a ton of people filled out this long form, correct?
That's exactly what happened. You see, I mean, the people who are targeted, right? I even split test. I did split testing with even the finances where people would say, let's say like under 50 grand a year and then above 50 grand a year. And,
Okay.
you know, and basically it, not surprisingly, people who had less income were willing to actually make the purchase, you know, because they just don't have the finances up front to buy. You see, the $25,000, Dan, I want to make this clear for whoever's watching this. It seems like a massive number, right? But you have to look at the value within the product. So it's not really that many products being sold because a bedroom set averages between $1,200 to $5,000. You follow what I'm saying? So
Right.
it didn't take much to get there. But like you said, though, look at the bait. I mean, no credit. Come in, pick your product, out the window, as simple as that. Just pick your payment method, either bi-weekly, weekly, or monthly. You pay a minimum payment for the first, you know, 4 months. You can buy it the same as cash. And, you know, again, that's the pitch that you explain it within inside the store. The biggest challenge I have here in the forefront of things, it was actually convincing the audience to come into the store. Because
did they follow up? Did they call these long form submissions and get them into the store?
So this is, so basically immediately when this form is filled out, not surprisingly but you know how it goes, there's a notification being sent out to the store, and they immediately, hey, look, perfect, we have an inquiry, this is the customer asking for, you know, and so forth. This is what basically the inquiry is, exactly what the form is, and they tell them the time frame to call them, they pick, and they just pretty much call them and seal the deal. Hey, come on in. We'll give you more information on this and that and so forth.
So essentially what you did was you ran this very simple ad directly to a long form page where they filled out this application. People called them, got them into the store, got them sold. Now, I'm going to assume that the 25 grand, that's total revenue. So if somebody signs up for no payments or for 99 bucks a month, you're not you're counting the full length of their payments in that revenue?
Absolutely. The price value of the purchase.
Right. Okay. Perfect. So the 20, and that's why I want to make sure everybody's clear on this. The 25 grand, which 25 grand financed value off $100 is insane. Okay. It's because a lot of there's going to be a lot of interest in there, right?
Yeah.
Do they do interest?
Yes.
That's fantastic.
Absolutely. Okay. Here's the best part about that, though. You're looking at, you know, even for the people who, even for the leads that we didn't close, we have their information. We know that that customer is
purchased.
Retargeting.
Do you know how much your cost per lead was on this? And I know that you said you split tested between people that made more than 50 grand and people that made less using the, you know, that option in the Facebook targeting. And you found that people that made less than 50 grand did better. Could you expand on like how much better? Was it a cost?
In fact, I can do this, Dan. I can actually show you this right now. What I'm gonna do is, I got snag it here. Is it
this is so cool because people don't think of these type of clients.
No. And to be honest with you, you know, at your course, I got to the point to where it says, okay, so throw your, you know, post it out there that you're just testing it out and you want to see if you can do some free ads just because you're starting off. I said, you know what? I'm going to do that step. But first, let me reach out to who I know and see if I can get them to get in it. And if that don't work out, then I'll put it out there.
Yeah. That's basically now you have a case study you can put together and you could probably get 20, 30 furniture stores. If you put your mind to it, in the next 3 months, you could rack up 20 to 30 clients that are all furniture stores they don't even have to be local. And solid.
Is there some way that I could actually, because I got some information that I can't show, like the business ID number and so forth, the ad numbers. Yeah. Is there some way I could send you a picture or something that you can see?
What you can do is you can take a screenshot and just upload it to ImageSafe or
Perfect.
Just take a screenshot and then go to ImageSafe, upload it and send me the link and I can just screen share it myself. I understand you not want to share like their ID number and all that. I get that.
Yeah.
I share mine all the time, but whatever. I don't care. I'm lazy. I'm too lazy to black it out. But
Okay, so you want me to go where again? I'm sorry.
yeah, if you can take a screenshot of whatever you want to show, and then you just go to imgsafe.com. You can upload that and just send me the link, and it'll be full resolution screenshot. I'll send you the image. I'm sorry, imagesafe.org. Here, I'll send you the link.
I don't mean to make this recording be as long as it is right now, because I know you try to keep it straight to the point where we can help and assist other people.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I mean, whatever information we can give, I like to be able to give people even if they don't use this, it inspires them to go find different clients. That's enough. But still, I want them to have, as much information as they can to take some action themselves. And that 99% of people won't take action. So
that's it's I am safe, G safe.
Yeah, I sent you a link in the chat.
Oh, I'm sorry. Perfect.
This is so crazy though that this ad is so. I would love to see you split test some different things and get maybe your cost per lead down or whatever. Not because you need to. Clearly, your ROI is insane, but just I'm
at 27 cents per click.
Okay, well, what do you know per lead? I've never been a big.
I'm going to send you that right now. That's right.
Okay.
Where's the link? You send me the link. Here it is.
Yeah,
Here it is.
Yeah.
I took a screenshot because you can't see the whole thing. I'm going to.
Or you can just share your screen and show me your screenshot. Whatever you want to do.
Here.
You hit. There's a button that says share screen or screen share. And you can share your window or whatever, or you can just upload it to ImageSafe. It's totally up to you.
Let's just do this.
Yeah, I would be interested to see because in this case, a lead is a full application, right? Now, here's my experience with this. If you are sending people to that, because that was a pretty long, that's what we call long form, a long form lead form or a long form lead. It's because there's a ton of questions. I think $20 to $50 is still good for that long form lead, because whenever you're dealing with all those questions, it's a really high quality lead. It's a buyer lead. And you're normally going to pay $20 to $50 for a long form submission like that. I used to make money doing legal referrals, and I got paid $400 per long form submission for some legal stuff I used to do. So there's,
Okay, I'm going to scoot over, and you'll be able to see the rest.
Okay, cool. All right. So
you're looking for the clicks.
I want to know, how much did you spend and how many total form submissions did you get? That's what I'm looking at. So let me do this. All right. So this is cool. So this is
the 2 weeks. So that's the 2 weeks, right?
2 weeks.
When I posted on the Facebook, it was that 7-day period where it became profitable.
Okay,
right?
Gotcha. So $30 a day, $334 for this campaign. Because I know you said you spent. Didn't you say you did several different things?
Right here.
Okay, so 26 cents per click, that's good. So the $334. So when you say you spent $103, where's the rest of this coming from? Is this other ad sets, or where does that fit in?
Well, if you look at the time frame for that ad, that ad right there, the ad that I just showed you was 333. It's actually I took the dates out. No, it's just right there. It's actually from February. From February 17th. So if you fast forward to the 7th, so it's actually a little more than 2 weeks. That's basically what I spent through the whole entire. If you look at the links clicks, that at 1305,
okay,
and you go back into. I tell you what. Let's just do this, Dan. I'm going to share my screen. I think it's going to speed up the process here. All right, where's the button that I can
It's
share the
right
screen?
below, it just says screen share. It's right below the. Was there extra revenue past the 25K in the extra money with that,
Okay,
or?
so this is a little bit of a unique situation here to where I paused the campaign. Let me tell
Okay.
you why. Because I took almost 3 weeks to prove the value that I can bring to the business. Now that I paused the campaign, we're going to meet this weekend and we're going to discuss on what cost I'm willing. You see what I'm saying?
So this is still your trial.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I just want to make sure that we're being totally transparent here.
Right.
Which 334 and 25 grand in finance revenue is still really, really good. I'm just wondering where the rest of that extra money was from. Was that from experiments you did, other ad sets you did?
Yes, it was. That was all from experimenting. If you look at the dates, where's the share button at? Enough said.
It's right. It says screen share right below. All right. So then the 103 would be your winning campaign, and the rest was part of your split test figuring out the winner, right?
Yes, figuring out the winners.
And that's fine. And now you can scale that. But even if you counted that whole 334, 25 grand in revenue is still freaking fantastic. So
Dan, I'm an idiot. Where is the freaking screen share?
Look right below. It says on it'll say screen share.
You're saying below where though?
Below your video. Look at the video. Look at us talking.
All right.
Okay.
I see ask questions, suggest. Oh, share screen. Oh, wow. Come on now. Okay. I know, right? All right. Share. Now can you see?
Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay, great. Yep.
Okay, so you know what? Here it is. So this is the actual, well, this was after. See, I didn't save much of the stuff. I really went around making changes and deleting. So I don't know if you can paper trail. I should say paper trail, but you know what I meant. But if you can backtrack everything. But this is what I end up with at the last week, the last 7 days. So I put the cities in there. I didn't do 10-mile range or nothing. I stuck with the zip codes, right? I deleted all the mail, which is probably like 30%. I target Spanish because that's a huge market that they have.
Right.
And then as you recall, you're saying what I actually did here is appliances, people who purchase appliances, electronics, because they do offer that also, right? High-end furniture, home, furniture, low-end furniture, I should say. And then I also did this, and for some reason, I saw a huge increase to where my first week I did not select any of these demographics.
Yeah. Now the proper way to do this, and it's okay, you're still getting results. The proper way to do this is if you change any part of this, you create a new ad set and you make the change and you let it run, because if you make a change, you want to see how that really affects. You never want to change an ad set that's running. If you're going to make a change, duplicate the ad set, make the change and let that run. That's really the way you should do it, because that way you know if that change actually did good or bad.
No, that totally makes sense. I mean, you're really second guessing yourself. You're not sure if that you can only assume that the change you just made is actually.
Is this just one ad set? Did you split test?
Yes, but I just said it. If you can even find it, I did it
by changing it and seeing how it worked as you went.
Yes.
Don't do that. No. Okay.
No more. I broke the code. I know.
Yeah. Okay. That's okay. I mean, hey. So from now on, just hit duplicate. So go in the power editor, hit duplicate, make your change, let them both run, and just see what differences you get. Now you're doing a per click. What I would recommend you do here is it doesn't matter if you do per click or you do website conversions, but you need to create yourself a custom conversion with a thank you page of whatever they see when they're done filling out that form. That way you know, okay, how many form submissions did I get and how much did it cost me? But if you had to, if you spent a total of, Now I understand where the 103 came from. Basically, you made your changes, you got it working, and then you're like, okay, I spent 103, and this is what happened. So, what I would ask is, from the time you started getting leads, or it doesn't really matter, whatever you spent, do you know how many form submissions you got?
Yes, absolutely. I know exactly how many form submissions I got.
How many form submissions did you get?
I got 38 form submissions.
Okay, 38. All right, and that's fine. 38. Okay. So you
30.
spent all right, so we're gonna figure this out. So this is good. So you spent what would you say the total? Because I know you made a lot of weird changes here, but from the beginning to the end, you spent, what was it, 334?
It's right here on the screen. I'm sharing the screen right now. 334.38.
Okay, so that's total with all your messing around and all that. So let's go worst case scenario. I understand that it started working after you. I get that, but let's just take 334. We divide that by 38. Okay, so that's unless my math is wrong, that's $8.70 per form submission. Let me just make sure. 870 times 38 equals 3. Yeah, okay. Now let me tell you something. That's freaking awesome. To get that long of a form, that big of a form, I mean, that's a big form. Okay.
So you can see my screen, right? I'm going to do this because I think I need to do this for more credibility, because I want the audience to see that this is legit. This is not just some, this is just a number, but you have no.
Well, I also understand you mess around a lot, but that's $8 per long form submission, which, let me tell you something, that's incredible. Okay. Because long form submissions are buyers clearly. So out of those 38 applications, several people purchased, which ended up, do you know how many people purchased? Like just the number of buyers you got in that 25 grand?
Yeah, it was actually 12.
12. Okay. Which makes sense, because if you take, I'm going to grab my calculator again. If you take 25 grand and you divide that by 12, that's an average of about $2,100 per.
Yes.
Yeah, and that makes total sense.
Yes, it does.
There you go. So that was your Zoho. That was all your form submissions.
Right. Well, I'm about to show you. Right. I'm trying to share. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
It's going crazy right now. Oh, you can. Okay.
Nah, it's the mirrored. It's the mirrored from if you. Yeah.
All right. So check this out. So this is an email that I set up for them. Okay. Again, I want to clarify this real quick, which I left in blank. I should have just been straightforward with this. This was well before me actually, even getting into ClickFunnels. Okay. So I set up like the website last month. It was all last month, and just this month, believe it or not, this week, I signed up for ClickFunnels and everything else. So I didn't have ClickFunnels. Obviously, this would have been, to me now, I would have been all about the landing page, all about the, setting this up to ClickFunnels.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see, you maybe create one with ClickFunnels, and maybe we take that $8 and we lower that to 3 or 4.
Right. So here's what I want to show people so they can see that this is a legitimate, whatever you want to call it, proof that this works. Okay. So as you can see, the subject is plain, but look, this is March 6th, and when you click on email, there it is. You see that? Now watch. You got the customer's request here, afternoon. All right, so I'm going to show you.
Awesome, man.
Oh, look.
So then they call these people.
See that?
They call these people.
Yep.
And they get them to come into the store or whatever. So out of 38 people that at 870 or whatever it was per, 12, I mean, these numbers all make sense. 12 people bought, 25 grand finance revenue. Fantastic.
Correct.
Fantastic. All right. So here, I'm going to bring us back. I'm going to bring us back to here. So what we've learned here is that even though your copy was very lean, it was exactly the right bait. You sent them to a long form application page where they filled it out. Yeah, it was 8 something a lead, which is fantastic for long form. And then They contacted them, they got them to buy it, and that's 25 grand in finance revenue. I'm assuming your client is super happy.
Absolutely.
As we saw the targeting, you put a lot of stuff in there, you narrowed it down. Now, here's what I would suggest for you moving forward. I would take that targeting and I would split it up. I'd split it up into different ad sets with different ages and genders, or, well, you're sticking on women. That's fine. Different age groups. I would also look at, like, you really had your targeting nailed down. You had different types of things. So I might, like, let's say you do rooms. Like, I like to keep it simple. So I'll go like rooms to go, this, and that. Take all those, put them in there. Right. And then do under 50 grand. And then that's one ad set. And then the next ad set will be that same thing, but over 50 grand. Now, clearly I'm pretty sure that under 50 is appropriate for this audience. But what I would do is I would take your basic targeting and I would separate it into, female 25 to 30, 31 to 36, 37 to 42. Make different age groups. So even if you had 4 age groups with the existing targeting you had, which was essentially your income, people that liked certain, and honestly, you might not even need to just doing rooms to go and stuff like that might be enough. You might get more reach out of it. You don't need to go antique furniture or whatever. That might be overkill. So I would do like maybe Ashley Furniture, rooms to go, boom, 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 female, 25 to 30. And that's one. Okay. And if you got to pad it out like you did, that's fine. You just got to, get yourself a nice 1,000 to 2,000 or even 500 at least.
Would you say when you split them like that, Dan, would you start at $5 a day and watch it for 24 hours or 2 days?
I always start at $5 a day.
Always, right?
The most I ever start at is $10 a day. Okay.
Because my client don't really have a budget. I mean, in terms of that, he wanted to spend $1,000 a day. I had to break it down to him. It's not how it works. They'll take your
$1,000. But I mean, put it this way. Like, let's say you took your base targeting and then you split it into 4 groups, and those 4 groups were different age groups, right? And let's say you're spending $10 a day each. That's $40 a day. You find that one age group over here converts really well, maybe $3 per application. This age group is like $8. This age group is like $20, and this age group is $5. You kill the one that's $20. Maybe you keep the one that's $8. You definitely keep the one that's $5 and the one that's $3, and you let those run. So now you get more leads for less money, but you wouldn't know that unless you separated, same ad, but you separate those ad sets into different age groups, or maybe even, like, if in an ideal world, you could go Ashley Furniture, rooms to go, and then each one splits down into 8 ad sets by age. And now you're like, okay, women 30 to 35 that like Ashley convert way better than women 30 to 35 that like rooms to go.
Correct.
Unfortunately, because you're in a local area, that may not be possible because you won't have enough audience to push your ad out to. That is, and if you watch
that was the problem, right? You hit the nail on the coffin, because when I tried to do the whole breakdown, it wasn't enough people in the area for me to be able to do that. So that's why I had to condense everything.
Yep, you got to add more stuff to pad out, and that's I talk about that in the targeting brainstorm lesson.
Yes.
Now if you're going national, you don't have to do that. If you're going local, you have to pad it out, and you did exactly what you're supposed to do. That's fantastic. You did exactly what you're supposed to do. So I'm proud of you, man. That's awesome. You're killing it. Get paid. You need at least $1,500 a month from this client. Make a case study. Get more furniture stores.
I want to wrap this up by saying that whatever you're doing is amazing. I appreciate all the information and knowledge you give out there. And the best advice I can give people is take action. I took 2 months to buy your course, and I could kick myself in the ass for that long. And I'll tell you,
it's all right, man. It's all right. It's all right. Well, I'm glad you're getting results. And you know what? I know, listen, I know my course is good, but the reason, the 90% reason why you're getting results is because you're taking action. Okay. You're executing. And if you don't execute, you're not going to get results. I'll tell you, you could take the shittiest Facebook ads course And if somebody executes it, they'll get better results than somebody that doesn't execute it taking mine.
Right.
So I can do whatever I can to make my courses as good as possible. But if you don't execute, you don't take action.
Right. That's right.
It's not going to work.
I will see you in April for sure.
Oh, you coming back on?
Yeah, man, what you think? Are you crazy? I can't pass that up.
Dude, it's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be kind of crazy.
That's all right.
You know,
that's how we like.
Because I'm gonna have full control over this event. So it's gonna be nuts.
All right, man, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for everything.
All right, man. Thank you for sharing. Seriously, thank you for sharing. And I will see you in April.
Thumbs up. All right, bud. Take it easy.
All right, man. Bye-bye.